Hey, this is Gerald, and today on Positive Cycling Mindset, we're talking about how to be in acceptance. So today I went on a hike with my two kids, my 6-year-old and my 8-year-old. We went up the Sanitas Valley Trail, which is a relatively easy hike, and it certainly is an easier hike for us. One that we're, I wouldn't say used to, but we've been on much harder and longer hikes in the past few months. So we had a lot going on today. So today I thought we would go on an easier one so that we could go out and back and then get on with the rest of our day. But today, my 6-year-old son, he was having a really difficult time getting up the hill. And I knew that we were going to stop at a certain point. We're going to stop at a certain point where the trail was going to start to go uphill, kick up, but we were going to stop at a certain point and just turn around and go back home. That was going to be our hike for the day. That's what we all had agreed upon. Looked at the trail map at the beginning, and that's what we knew we were going to accomplish. So lo and behold, we're about 3/4 through, and he doesn't feel like he can go on. And my daughter, she is scampering along. She's, doing her own thing. And finally, I turn to him and I say to him, you know what? Sometimes in life, we all feel like we can't accomplish something. And we need some words of encouragement to let us know that we are going to make it. And you know what, son? Today, I am here to tell you that I believe in you, and I know that you can do this. So we keep walking along, he's trudging along, and then finally, we're so close to the top. I can see where the end is, where the mile marker is, and I ask him, Jordan, we're almost at the top. Can you keep going? He's like, Dad, I can't. There's just no way. I want to go back home. I want to go back to sleep. My favorite thing right now in this moment is sleep, and I want to go back to sleep. And I'm like, son, you can see the top from here. Can't you take another step? And he literally takes one more step. And I say, Jordan, can you see the top? And he's like, no, I can't. I can't go on. I'm like, Jordan, take one more step. And we go on like that, one step at a time. Can you see the top, Jordan? No, I can't see it. Your sister's standing there right at the top. Can you see your sister at the top? I can see her. I can see her plain as day. Jordan says, no, I can't see her. I can't make it to the top. Step by step, I keep pushing him along. Step by step. Finally, he's about 4 feet from the signpost. And I'm like, Jordan, can you see the top? He's like, yes. I'm like, Jordan, all you need to do is reach out and touch the post, and we can turn around and get going. You can go back to sleep. We can get on with the rest of our day. And he was just frozen there, standing there in fear. He couldn't take that additional step to reach out and touch the post. The finish line was right there in front of him. He could see it. He just wouldn't reach out to touch it. He finally took another step, and we finally made it to the top. We walked down. We ended up having a great time. It was a great hike. But in that moment, he felt like he just couldn't go on. And even with my words of encouragement, even seeing the top, even seeing the finish line, he could not take another step forward. He could not reach out and finish. Until finally, he was pushed to, and he did. And it's such a metaphor for our lives. I know that there have been so many things in my life where I just could not see the finish line. I couldn't imagine what it looked like, even though I may have been there before. but I couldn't imagine what it looked like. And the more and more I looked for it, the more and more I couldn't find it. And even when I was so close that I could actually reach out and touch it, I was scared and frightened to actually do it. We always have the choice to either live in love and acceptance of the way things are right now, or to live our fears. Fears of something that may never happen in the future. And it's always up to us. In each of those moments, we take a step, we have a choice. Do we want to live our fears, or do we want to live in acceptance? Take another step. Do we want to live in our fears, or do we want to live in acceptance? We always all have that choice. What choice do you want to make? What goal do you have that you just don't know how it's going to happen? But if you just take one step forward, you'll be that much closer. Let me know at gerald@geraldrhodes.com. And in the meantime, let's get out and let's ride bikes.